30 French warplanes blasted an Islamist extremist training and logistics center in Mali on Sunday as part of efforts to rid the country of Islamist militants. Military commanders describe it as the radicals' last wave of defense. They have occupied the desert for months before France intervened. This attack came just hours after French President François Hollande received a warm greeting during his visit to Timbuktu. The Wall Street Journal explains the French military is seeking to wind down a 3-week campaign in the country. Mr. Hollande said, "The changeover is soon enough. Now it's the Malians who have the responsibility to assure the transition and, above all, the stability of their country." The New York Times points out many question if the French have accomplished much besides pushing the extremists from cities into the deserts and mountain areas. And furthermore, a member of one of the city's most prominent families says very few rebels have been killed, but the New York Times reports this could be the goal. The French hope that with the Islamists in far northern deserts and hills, they can be watched by drones and attacked from the air without harming civilians. The French also say the Islamists will find it harder to plan further raids and kidnappings of Westerners that have helped finance their insurgency. But in an editorial, the Washington Post suggests the mission might be far from fulfilled. The terrorists are dispersed, but they are not yet defeated. And if the French pull out now, Mali might be unable to take control of its country, similar to past U.S. missions. The French don't want their troops to be drawn into a prolonged operation, and the White House would have been happier if they had not gone at all. But Paris may be on the verge of repeating the mistake of George W. Bush, declaring mission accomplished before security has been restored or a viable post-war regime established. Al Jazeera says there are now more than 3,000 French soldiers in Mali. For Newsy, I'm Candice Avilés. Multiple sources, The Real Story.